Friends, we are finally following up on last week's video where we're going to be reviewing a few altcoins of your choice. For those who commented on the last video and this post over on the AltCryptoGems X page, then your altcoin may be picked out for review. If not, then you can try again for next week. Nonetheless, why don't we dive straight into the video? Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice, purely my own opinion and based on my own research. Do not invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Use a burner wallet if you feel more comfortable, and be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, leave a comment if you have any questions whatsoever. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at AltCryptoGems for daily crypto content, and check out our website for frequent guides, project reviews, articles, and everything crypto related. Friends, let's dive straight into the video. Alright then everyone, so we're officially beginning with the first episode of We Review Your Altcoin. Every single week or every other week from now on, we're going to be reviewing 3 to 5 altcoins of your choice, ones that you mention either on this X post, which will be posted once a week, or last week's video where we covered 3 altcoins that could be in huge trouble. In this video, I mentioned that we're going to be starting a new series, which is the one that you're watching today in this video, and I gave you to pick an altcoin of your choice for us to review. Therefore, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go through the comments of both this YouTube video and the X post, which was posted on AltCryptoGems X page. If you don't already follow this legend, which I'm assuming you do, and for those who don't, obviously hit that follow button and turn on the notification bells. However, every single Wednesday, guys, in a nutshell, we're going to try to review your altcoins, ones that you want us to do our research on. Obviously, nothing that we mention in this video is financial advice. This is purely my own opinion and all my research that I'm going to show you in this video. Therefore, you're going to see multiple websites and tools and different things that I use to do research on cryptocurrencies. We're going to explain briefly what these cryptocurrencies are that people are recommending, and then I'm going to give a sort of thumbs up or thumbs down sort of thing if I'm going to hodl or pass. I'm not saying that I'm going to be buying any of these altcoins that appear in this video. However, I'm just going to be reviewing them honestly in my personal opinion as to what I think of them. Don't take any hard feelings if I slate them or if I'm bullish on them. Just don't take anything as financial advice. Always conduct your own research and always make your own opinion. However, why don't we start picking out some altcoins? Now, I'm going to pick out one at a time, and the first one I'm going to pick, I'm just going to scroll down. Would you do a bit of a deep dive into OPN? It's a micro cap utility coin, but has been building for 6+ years and sold over 6.5 million on-chain tickets. So what we can do is we can take a look at OPN. Why don't we have that as the first one? It's got 21 likes and 4 other people have commented on it. Whether or not this is a bot, I do not know. However, we're going to take a look and I'm going to give you my honest opinion. However, I'm going to use CoinMarketCap to find OPN. So if I go up into the search bar, as we can see, we've got the OPN token, which is the ticker symbol for Open Ticketing Ecosystem. Now, OPN has a $6.5 million market cap. It has been on the way down, but that could be due to the rough market conditions. On the left-hand side, we can see that a month ago, it has been down over 40% since July 20th, which is basically exactly a month on the dot from recording this video. Supposedly, they've been building for 6.5 years. Whether or not that's true, we will have to conduct more research. However, this is a newly launched token, as we can see on CoinMarketCap. And what we're going to do is we're going to briefly explain what Open is, see what it's all about. Honestly, guys, I have no idea what OPN is. However, this is the first time I am seeing it. The home of on-chain ticketing. Every month, billions of dollars in revenue flows to ticketing monopolies, executives and shareholders at the expense of fans, artists and organizers. Open solves this. Now, in ticketing, house always wins. It's time to bring down the house. A long time in the making. Since 2016, our infrastructure has issued millions of on-chain tickets to event goers around the world, from stadium concerts to major sports events. In the progress, we've solved major issues such as ticket scalping and predatory fees, but the work is far from over. Scrolling down, verify open data. In true on-chain fashion, everything we do can be seen on-chain. They've accumulated over $110 million in revenue, sold over 6.38 million tickets across over 23,214 events. That is pretty awesome, guys, and very impressive. Scrolling down, the token that fuels every ticket. So OPN, this is where we're obviously doing our research on mainly. At the heart of the ecosystem is the OPN token, which powers each and every on-chain ticket. Integrators of Open's tooling need OPN to issue tickets and use Open tooling. At the end of an event cycle, the tokens flow to an OPN stakers, the Ticketing Revolution DAO, and the Open Treasury. Stakers of OPN have voting rights in the Ticketing Revolution DAO to guide its direction and actions. Builders are encouraged to utilize our tooling and make use of the DAO grants program that incentivizes and rewards builder participation. Now guys, basically in a nutshell, the OPN token is a governance token. However, it is good to know that it has got other utilities, which is used for obviously issuing tickets and even the tools within the protocol. Therefore, it does have some cool utilities behind it. Whether or not it is used a lot is to be determined. It's still a very new token and they'll probably need to do some more marketing. However, down here we can see that they've got some cool backings already. Now this is an Animoca brand, which is actually quite a huge VC. We can actually confirm whether or not they're in the portfolio of Animoca brands by going over to their website. And here guys, we are now on the Animoca brands website, which is for the Web3 investments, basically their VC portfolio. Scrolling down, you can see some huge names. So therefore we are looking for OPN this time. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Let's see if we can find it. Guys, that is a red flag. I actually cannot see if OPN is on here. I don't know if I'm not able to see it and I'm just missing it with my eyes. But as I can see right now, guys, I cannot see anything towards the fact that OPN is in the portfolio of Animoca brands. Therefore, I would be very, very cautious, my friends. I don't know whether or not Animoca brands haven't updated their website, but the fact that I can't see it is not a good sign and I'll be very, very cautious. Now, supposedly they've made collaborations with Crossmint, The Graph, Immutable, Merit Circle, Galaxy, and so on, which is very possible and easy. I'm not going to go exploring the ecosystem or the application of Open. However, enough of what they're about. Essentially, if you've ever heard of Ticketmaster or a platform like that where you can sell and buy tickets to events, this is basically your platform, but on-chain and a decentralized version. Now, although it is a cool idea, I do think that there are a couple concerns so far, especially including the Animoca brand, which could possibly not be backed by. And now back over at CoinMarketCap, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to copy this wallet address. And what I'm going to do with this wallet address is I'm going to take it over to a famous website that I love to use to track and scan every single cryptocurrency, and that is tokensniffer.com, where we can have a nice mini breakdown into the token that we're looking for. So for example, if you've never seen Token Sniffer before, watch what we can do. So I pasted the contract address of the OPN token from Ethereum. There are other networks such as Solana, Polygon, and Base, which was also stated on their website. We go over to Token Sniffer. As we can see, it has been found. The contract was deployed 168 days ago, and straight away, Token Sniffer has provided OPN with an overall score of 50 out of 100. And obviously, guys, I don't have to tell you that this might not be 100% accurate, so take it with a pinch of salt, but let's see what information they provided. So scrolling down, we've got some good little green ticks down below, but let's see why it's got 50 out of 100. Holder analysis. All other holders possess less than 5% of circulating token supply. No, a wallet contains a substantial amount of tokens which could have a large impact on the token price if sold. Therefore, guys, there could be a huge dump ready to go because someone owns more than 5% of the token supply which is in circulation. Scrolling down, at least 95% of the liquidity burned or locked for at least 15 days. Supposedly not. Not enough liquidity is secured for the minimum duration, which could allow for significant amounts to be removed, aka a rug pull. Note, this test only checks well-known lockers and will not accurately represent locked liquidity from some locking or vesting contracts. Now, we can do a bit more of a deep dive into the liquidity if it's been locked. So, for example, on Dex Screener, sometimes it will tell you whether or not a token has got locked liquidity. Therefore, if we paste the contract address once again, even on Dex Screener, there is no little liquidity lock sign. So, guys, I don't think that the $440,000 is locked. Although there is a sufficient amount of liquidity in this contract on the Ethereum network, that still doesn't scream a good sign for me because I cannot find any signs of a locked liquidity. Now, without a locked liquidity, guys, in a flash, all the assets can be gone. So I would be very, very cautious when it comes to this right now. I am seeing a lot of red flags when it comes to OPN, to be honest with you. And to do a little bit more of a deep dive, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now go back over to OPN on CoinMarketCap, scroll down. If we go over to Chain Explorers, if we go over to where it says Etherscan, here underneath the OPN token, you can see this little tab where it says transfers and holders. We want to check out the holders tab. Now from here, like we said before, there's no liquidity locked. Someone owns more than 5% of the circulating supply. Whereas if you go down, guys, this is probably the user that has got the 13.94% of the circulating supply. Now that is a lot of tokens. I don't know whether or not they've explained the reasons behind it. However, there are a lot of users with a lot of percentage, guys, when it comes to circulating supply. Therefore, it is possible to experience experienced some big dumps with this token, but that's why the next stop of my research is going to take us over to Bubble Maps. Now, I use this platform all the time to scout wallet addresses. Here, if I show you for an example, if I now paste the wallet address, which is obviously OPN once again, and it has seen that, where it says ETH, we will now want to turn that over to OPN. From here, we can see that the Bubble Maps isn't actually too bad. And when it comes to Bubble Maps, we are looking for big clusters. And when it comes to OPN, I can't seem to see any big clusters of wallet addresses. All I can see are lots of little dots. This huge one obviously is a bit concerning. I don't know exactly what's going on there. However, on the right hand side, guys, you can see all of the biggest holders when it comes to the OPN token. Now, in a nutshell, guys, when it comes to OPN, would I personally invest in it? No, purely because of the red flags that I have seen. No locked liquidity. Briefly looking at the tokenomics, I'm not too keen. Looking at the holder information, I'm not too keen. The fact that Animoca Brands didn't even list OPN on their investments page, that is a red flag for me and something I did not like. However, what I can say is that the idea of OPN is pretty cool. Whether or not it is such a popular platform that people use all the time, I have no idea. They have been building for a while, and whether or not they do have a future ahead of them is to be discovered. I'm not completely slating them, guys, but would I invest in it? No, purely for the reasons that I've said. However, guys, I now want to move on to another altcoin to review, and this time, why don't we pick out one from YouTube? So if we go over to AltCryptoGems on YouTube and we go over to that video that I mentioned last week, where I first asked you to pick an altcoin for review, if we scroll down here, we can just see that there's a lot of bots talking about Vasidium. I have no idea what that is, but there's way too many, and I really do think that these are bots. However, scrolling down. So, okay, here we go. This is an actual user, someone that is real. It's brilliant. Let's say about Stark and W. These are a little disappointment. My friend Janus, I could not agree more. They have definitely been a disappointment, especially this bad boy right here, W, which we're obviously going to pick out because in my opinion, that is the worst one out of Starknet and Wormhole. Therefore, once again, we are over on CoinMarketCap, and as we can see, Wormhole and the W token is currently priced at just under 24 cents with a market cap of $607 million, ranking it the 97th largest crypto. Now, in my opinion, guys, I definitely don't believe this one deserves to be in the top 100. Call me crazy, but that's my personal opinion. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see, guys, that the chart looks absolutely disgusting. Now, from all the way from $1.40 or whatever it was when it first launched and airdropped to its users, it has now dumped dramatically all the way down to 24 cents. On the left hand side, as you can see, it is already down 83.32% since the beginning of April this year. And for those who don't know, guys, we have covered Wormhole in the past on our YouTube channel. We made an airdrop tutorial. Wormhole is a cross-chain platform which allows you to shift assets between different networks such as Solana, Base, Ethereum, you name it. It has all different networks and all different tokens, and there are a lot of protocols that use Wormhole to integrate into their platform. However, obviously, what is the token all about and why would people want to hold it? Now, the W token is just a governance token, guys. The W token has no other utilities other than voting on governance proposals within the W ecosystem. Now, as you can see here, this is the W token. W will initially launch as a native Solana SPL token. ERC20 functionality will be enabled post-launch through Wormhole's native token transfers. Now, you can see everything about the tokenomics here, guys. We can see that 82% of W are initially locked, which will unlock over the course of 4 years per the vesting schedule below. Therefore, there are not going to be any more airdrops coming for Wormhole. The rest of the circulation is going to be unlocked through a vested schedule, which they have announced down below apparently. Here we can see all the phases of the token, so you can see more about the token. There is nothing about it implementing more utilities. It is simply just a governance token. Now, in my personal opinion, guys, this governance token is not going anywhere apart from down, in my opinion. I think that over the course of 4 years, the 82% of tokens that will be unlocked will be continuously dumped, as we can see right now on the charts. Now, I know the market has been absolutely terrible since the W launch of the airdrop. To be honest with you guys, there haven't been any huge spikes, or any nice spikes for that matter, since W has launched. I cannot see anything big coming for the W token, and I hope I'm completely wrong. And obviously, to back up my opinion, what I'm going to do is I'm going to once again go over to the left hand side. I'm going to copy the Ethereum contract address for the Wormhole token. I'm back on Token Sniffer where I'm going to paste the contract address. As we can see here, we've got the Ethereum Wormhole token. You can take a look at any of the other network tokens, whether it would be Base, Solana, and so on. But as As you can see here, guys, for the Ethereum W token, we have got a score of 0 out of 100. Now, this is the worst score that I have ever seen for any token, especially a token that's in the top 100. What is this all about? Like I said, guys, I really don't believe that Wormhole deserves to be in the top 100, and I think that anytime soon now is going to make its way out and something else is going to replace it, which I definitely think it deserves it. However, as you can see here, the score of 0-100 is given for a few reasons. The contract analysis. The source does not contain a proxy contract. The source code contains a proxy contract which could potentially allow the functionality to be changed, such as pausing trading or minting tokens. Ownership renounced or source does not contain an owner contract. The contract contains ownership functionality and ownership is not renounced, which may allow the creator or current owner to modify contract behavior. For example, disable selling, change fees, or mint new tokens. There can be legitimate reasons for not renouncing ownership. Check with the project team for such information. Therefore, we would have to contact Wormhole or get some information about that in the Discord or somewhere in order to be 100% certain. Scrolling down, we can see the holder analysis. All other holders possess less than 5% of circulating token supply. A wallet contains a substantial amount of tokens which could have a large impact of the token price if sold. Therefore, there could be another huge dump for the W token. Obviously, what we're going to do is we're now going to double check that over on Etherscan. As you can see, we have found the Wormhole token, which has got 5,282 holders. If we go over to the holders information, we scroll down, as we can see, we've got the token lockups, which obviously that 78% has been locked up with hedgy finance and will be vested over 4 years. It has $100 million of the value of these tokens. Down below, someone owns 7.39% of the supply. That is probably where it has got its red flag over on Token Sniffer. And obviously that could be a big red flag. Who knows if that's the owner? Who knows that if that's some major whale that is just ready to dump? Who knows if it's an insider? Who knows if it's a VC? We have no idea. However, there seems to be a lot of tokens which hold an extraordinary amount of tokens, such as this 2.05, 2.05, 2.05, 2.05. How do we know this isn't all part of the same address? And the next step is obviously to see that at least 95% of liquidity is burned or locked for at least 15 days, which is apparently not. However, we've got the 80% of the tokens which are locked up with a contract. We have seen that over on Etherscan. They did say that it's going to be vested over 4 years. However, here it's stating about the liquidity. So when it comes to liquidity, I don't actually know if it's been locked. Therefore, any of the liquidity that is within the token contract on Ethereum could very well be rug pulled. So guys, in a nutshell, I would actually be very cautious with Wormhole. I know it's in the top 100, you might think it has some safety behind it. However, in my personal opinion, guys, I don't really like what I've seen with Wormhole. I've completely avoided it after the airdrop, to be honest with you. I didn't actually qualify for the airdrop, therefore I didn't actually sell any tokens, which was very annoying. But obviously for those who did get the airdrop, they have done nothing but sell. Some people may have hodled because somehow it still has a $607 million market cap. And I hope that I'm completely wrong about the W token and all of you W token holders have some sort of good victory and a W at least. But to be honest with you, I can't really see that happening. And that's why I'm going to give it another thumbs down. And I would personally pass on this token. Now, thank you very much for your token of choice, my friend Janus. That is a complete disappointment in my opinion. I don't think it's a little disappointment. These are huge disappointments, maybe less so for Stark. However, W, definitely a disappointment. Now, I'm not going to review both your altcoins, but I'm going to now go over to the X post once again to pick out another one. So back over on the X post, scroll down once again. Let's see what we've got here, guys. OPN, we've already done that. Hello, okay, so review LNQ, mate. Charts are strong and bag is undervalued. It's got 1 like. Thank you very much, CJ. Let's take a look at exactly what this token's all about. So LNQ, the ticker for the protocol LinqAI. I've never heard of this one before. However, I'm quite excited to see what this is all about. It has got a price of 12.5 cents and has got a market cap of just under $23 million. And guys, looking at the charts at the end of July last month, we can see that LinqAI actually made a new all-time high of around 26 to 27 cents. This is actually pretty awesome despite all the market conditions and how rough they've been. And on the left hand side, guys, we can see that LinqAI is currently down 55% from its all-time high, which occurred a month ago, like I said, when it actually achieved 28 cents. What is LinqAI? Well, if we go over to the website, here we can see that they are trying to revolutionize marketing with AI. So I assume this is actually designed for businesses. It allows users to generate campaigns in minutes, grow effortlessly, zero marketing expertise required. They are connected with AWS, which is Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud for startups, pretty cool, Nvidia developers, Apple developer, and Microsoft for startups. Now, whether or not this is all true, guys, you'd actually have to conduct some research, just like we did with the other ones. But what is the protocol all about? Well, without reading it all, in a nutshell, what I can see here is that basically it can create AI generated content for your business. It can automate it so it can post it automatically, so you don't have to go around manually posting it on all social media platforms. Marketer will actually do all the hard work for you and make sure that content is always streaming out on your platforms. Not only that, guys, but every single month, LinqAI will provide businesses with analytics and insights into your marketing to obviously upgrade for the following month. Now, this actually sounds pretty cool and something possibly that businesses could use. However, the thing is, I must say that there are a lot of AI tools in the world of Web 2 which are completely free and do a lot of similar things as to what LinqAI are promising. Now, obviously, this is a decentralized version, and supposedly very soon they are launching their protocol, so we could actually be very early to something exciting and new. Right now, the only thing you can do is use the tester, the trial version of this protocol. Down below, we can also see some frequently asked questions about LinqAI, but the question that we're all asking is, what is the LinqAI token all about? So the LNQ tokenomics, this is what we need to do our research on. Here's a little paragraph about what LinqAI is as well, if you want to read on that. Scrolling down, we can see the token overview, and already, guys, from a single glance, I can see that they've got a buy and sell tax of 5%. To me, that is a bad sign. I really do not like that at all, and that is going to be one of my concerns for this protocol so far. Now, scrolling down, we can see that the contract is renounced. Nope. Honeypot. Nope. Proxy contract, nope. They've got all of this information here. The tax is modifiable. So yes, they've stated the tax will only ever decrease. So apparently this buy and sell tax can only ever decrease down from 5%. Transfer plausible, no. Black and white list, nope. Anti-well, nope. Anti-well modifiable, nope. Trading cooldown, no. So they've got some other green flags there, guys, but down on the token tax here, we can further understand why they've implemented tax. Down here, they said our buy and sell tax will reduce over time in simple increments. The purpose of having a token tax is to allow the project to bring in a small revenue from the buy and sell of tokens without having to liquidate tokens in order to assist in funding the project. Many companies use this approach and it can lead to resentment in the community. Yes, it really can, to be honest with you. I don't think that it should be the same for obviously investors such as myself, the average Joe, which just wants to invest in a protocol without having any buy or sell tax. Now here we can see our buy and sell tax will reduce over time. However, if there's 999 holders, it will be 5% tax. The more holders that there are, the less tax that there will be. If there are over 5,000 holders of the LNQ token, then there'll be 0%, also known as contract renounced. So we can see how far they are on the tax progress if we go over to Etherscan, and we are looking at LinqAI. If we go over to holders, we can see that there are 3,717 holders. And that means that basically there is a 2% buy and sell tax at the moment. Now, obviously, if there are more holders coming in, then we are going to have less sell tax and buy tax. But obviously, if people start to dump their tokens and completely remove their LNQ tokens, then we are going to go back on the ladder and get a higher tax rate. Now, to be honest with you, I don't like the way they've done this, but at least it can go to zero in some sort of shape or form. So this isn't a complete red flag and concern, but I still don't like the fact that they've implemented it in the first place. Now, the tax is collected in a company wallet, and every month, 15% of all the tax revenue will be allocated back to use in LinqAI. It's not a bad thing, I guess, but still, I don't like the whole thing about tax in crypto. Scrolling down, we can see LNQ to the ETH liquidity pair. 98.9% of it is locked. I like the fact that they've got the evidence there. And now down below, guys, we can see the tokenomics behind the LNQ token and as to why you would want to invest in it. Now, looking at it, it will serve multiple functions within the ecosystem. So as you saw earlier, guys, you can unlock more features on the LNQ protocol just by obviously paying with the LNQ token. And also, guys, top 100 token holders also gain access to exclusive features. LinqAI by LinqAI integrates AI bots into business-to-business and business-to-customer models through a SaaS subscription, ensuring continuous revenue and advancing AI technology. It uniquely employs a community-driven approach, allowing LNQ token holders to direct monthly revenue towards token market increases, liquidity support, or farming resilience. The minimum requirement to participate in LinqAI is 100k LNQ. The program rewards longer-term commitments in its farming system, distributing tokens based on lock-in durations of 180, 90, and 60 days. Scrolling down once again, the SaaS subscription discounts. Holders benefits from scale discounts on subscription fees on all bots proportionate to their token holdings. The discount tiers are structured to cater to a wide range of holders. So you can see the discount that you get depending on how many tokens you hold. Voting rights, so obviously be used for the governance as well, but you're going to need to have a minimum of 100,000 tokens. Once again, guys, I really don't like that. I think that you should be able to have any amount of tokens in order to vote in a protocol, and then by that, obviously, you would have different voting power depending on how many tokens you had. However, having a minimum threshold of 100,000 tokens obviously only invites certain users to participate in their DAO. Scrolling down, the access privilege. Investors holding at least 1 million LNQ are granted early access to alpha, beta versions and new product launches. So basically, guys, we can see that there are a few different utilities behind the LNQ token, and although they're not the best utilities, at least there are a few behind the token. Scrolling down once again, we can see the max and total supply, we can see the locked supply, the circulating supply, and the token liquidity. We can see everything about the token sale rounds, of which there was a pre-seed, a seed, and obviously a private round, and even they mentioned an IDO obviously. And then here down below you can see the complete token distribution. Now in a nutshell, guys, we've got quite a lot actually dedicated towards the team, advisors, partnerships and so on. Too much in my opinion, and therefore a lot of that could actually be dumped. I do not know. However, it looks like you would have to have complete trust in the team. Now, enough about the LNQ token and the tokenomics. What we're going to do is, guys, I'm now going to take over the contract address over to Token Sniffer once again. Obviously by going over to CoinMarketCap, copying the wallet address, going back to Token Sniffer, pasting the wallet address like I said. It was made 223 days ago, so they've had some time in the market. And here supposedly they've got a score of 100 out of 100. Now, the buy fee and sell fee is less than 5%. Yes, it is just because it is 2% at the moment. However, at the beginning of launch, it was 5%. It is good to know that they've got those ticks, but to be honest with you, I would actually drop that score out of 100 because I am not too keen on any buy or sell tax whatsoever. Scrolling down, guys, you can see all the green ticks here on Token Sniffer. This is a good sign and something that all other protocols should try and tick off. Obviously, there can be mistakes and errors. However, LinqAI has got a perfect score on Token Sniffer. Obviously, by any means necessary, this does not mean to invest in the token because they're saying that it's perfect. Nothing is perfect, especially in the world of crypto. And like I've personally seen, I have spotted out some things I do not like. And guys, once and for all, we are now back over on Bubble Maps once again, where we are looking at LinqAI and the LNQ token. Here we can see a couple clusters. Well, one in particularly, this one here, the green one, which I'm interested to see. From Mexi, we can see that they have got 4 main addresses that they seem to be sending to. This little green one over here, if we scroll down, we have found it here, and they own 0.01% of the supply. Mexi themselves actually own 0.29% all in all. However, this one circle owns 0.24%. Now, LinqAI did mention that they have left around 15 to 20%, I think it was, for the tokenomics of the supply of LNQ for centralized exchanges. So Mexi seems to own a big portion of that, same with BitGet, Bitmart, and so on. In general, guys, the bubble maps actually looks pretty healthy, to be honest with you. I like what I'm seeing. There aren't any crazy clusters that I would think are huge warnings. So in a nutshell, guys, we have now reviewed 3 altcoins of your choice. In my opinion, I think LinqAI was the best one. I don't think it is an amazing token. However, I could dabble in it. I'm going to do some more research into LNQ. However, I do think there could be some great potential behind this token. I'm not saying by any means necessary that it will, but the chart looks pretty healthy. The website is pretty cool. There were a few things that raised concerns. However, it could be a cool protocol. Now, one thing that mainly threw me off was obviously the tax, as I obviously mentioned, and that is probably why I'm not going to invest right now, and I'm probably going to do some more research if I do decide to invest. However, in a nutshell, guys, we have now reviewed all your 3 altcoins. If you enjoyed this video, obviously hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment in the section down below if you want us to review your altcoin. You can either do that on the YouTube video or the upcoming post where we'll be posting one of these once again, so you guys can have your altcoin put up for review. Now, we only picked out 3 in this video, guys, otherwise we'd be here for hours. However, in the future we may do more in a single video. But guys, we can't wait to see you next week, where we're going to be following up with the 2nd episode of We Review Your Altcoins. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope you enjoyed enjoyed this series. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button because it really shows support on our channel. We appreciate you all so much, and we currently have a promotion running on Bybit, the best centralized exchange platform for buying, trading, and earning. Bybit is home to all your favorite cryptocurrencies, and you can claim up to $4,380 just by signing up using the link in the description below. It's simple. If you need help finding the right crypto gems, then follow us on Twitter at AltCryptoGems and head over to our website to get your hands on detailed project reviews, crypto guides, and more. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope you found this video helpful and informative. Until next time, DGens.